What's that in your hand?
I brought you something to try.
Oh,
I want to keep one of those, actually. Hang on.
this is
I brought you a napkin because I know you get messy.
a napkin.
Yeah.
This is a slice of plenty. We're doing a live taste test of a Ferrero Rocher Biggs Bakes cookie. As I bite into this, Jack, where can they find you?
Big Bakes on Instagram and TikTok.
Makes sense.
You went right in. Is it good?
Oh my goodness.
That
is crazy.
I like all the hazelnuts on top of it as well.
Wow.
Is this where you're not going to stop?
Oh no. You're only meant to have one bite.
You've had over half of it.
No.
In 3 bites.
Oh no. You're not having any?
No.
What have you put in it? What?
Hello and welcome back to the Now You Tell Me podcast, episode 14.
What do they say in Spanish?
I don't know any Spanish.
El 14. I'm Joe Tasker, the northern one.
And I'm Jack Biggs, the other one. Each week we embark on a journey to discover the unwritten rules of life that everyone should have known earlier.
You should have done. Like, what should you do if your boyfriend is making... No, we've done that.
Have we?
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
We've done how many cookies is too many cookies.
Oh.
Yeah, I think another one now. She's using your creative brain.
Oh, I can't on the
Go.
spot.
Okay, I've got one. Like, what does it mean if you suddenly like drinking sparkling water?
I love it.
It means you're the devil, boy. Your face.
Each week we'll be hearing your strange encounters and answering your life's queries and qualms.
So if you want to share whatever yours may be, then you can. Just send it. Just send us a DM at Now You Tell Me Pod on Instagram, and we'll read your name out if you pop it in the message. You can also find us there on all the socials and YouTube if you feel like watching this organised mess. Whoa.
I was trying to join in, but it didn't really work.
You love to finish off a sentence. That's what I've noticed about you.
I know I do. I have a habit of wanting to get something in.
No, like you have to have the last say. I've noticed this a lot between us. If I say something and it's a little bit funny with a group of people, you'll then have to finish.
I don't.
You'll
No,
have to
I
be the
don't.
last one speaking.
No, I don't. As always, a big thank you to you guys, whether you're watching or listening, from a day one listener or a day one watcher. What?
The reason we're laughing is because we've just been rehearsing this one bit for so long.
I'm bad at remembering my lines sometimes.
Whether you're a first time
listener
or a day one.
or a day one listener.
Not first time listener or first time watcher. To summarise, thanks, because you are what's keeping us going.
Yeah, they are. And Star Katie says on Apple Podcasts, absolute banger of a pod.
Oh, bangers and
Love the
mash.
pod. Looking forward to this every Thursday coming home from college and listening to it. My favourite part of the day.
Oh, well, that's lovely. That's really nice.
It is, that's really nice. It's nice to know that people are listening to us, whether en route somewhere, on their commute.
Oh, that's nice.
You're being really awkward with me.
You keep doing weird things.
What am I doing?
You just pointed at me and said commute. Eh? It says that it's Katie's favourite part of the day. You need to get something happening at college if we're your favourite part of the day.
Favourite part of the Thursday.
Oh, maybe all the other days are much better. I understand, all right. Well, Mike's been in touch on Spotify as one of the many comments and says, best part of the day. Maybe we are then.
People are really enjoying the pod.
Maybe nothing much happens on Thursdays. He says, thanks, boys. As always, always makes Thursday a highlight. Lots of our listeners have lots of spelling mistakes. Katie says, coming home from college.
That could be me when I'm typing.
That's what I'm getting at.
Cue cards.
Yes, that is the point I'm getting at. Well, thank you very much.
And keep sending in your comments because we love to read them and give you little shout outs.
Yeah, if you leave us 5 stars, though, that's the T's and C's apply there.
Oh, yes, I did forget about that. If you don't give us 5 stars, you don't get read out.
No, you get unfollowed.
I had an eye test this week.
You finally had it. Your eyes okay? You haven't been replaced them. Your glasses don't look too different either.
A couple of weeks ago, I said that I don't like having an eye test because they put all the different lenses in and makes you feel a bit sick and dizzy.
And 1 and 2. Is it better with 1? Come again now with 2. Do they still do that? And we're going for 3.
But they didn't do that this time.
Did they read the letters on the wall?
Yeah. They start off with that.
Are you good at it?
Yeah.
Do you do the tiny letters at the bottom?
The bottom ones.
But do you do it with your glasses on or off?
Well, off.
Oh, so you can see.
Yes, but they're a bit blurry still.
So when you got to the bottom row, it was just easy peasy.
Yeah.
Those are tiny letters.
They are very tiny letters. My left eye couldn't read them because he blanks one of them out, but
Oh,
my
yeah.
right one could.
And then do they say if you get them right or wrong?
Yeah.
And did you get them all right?
He said, yep, that's correct.
Oh.
And he said, you got one wrong on the left eye.
Oh, what does that mean? You
Just
have,
my left eye's a bit weaker.
you have one lens bigger than the other.
But he didn't have...
Boing.
He didn't have to do the full eye test on me, though. He still charged me full price.
Oh.
He basically said, your eyes haven't changed.
Do you do that thing where you put your chin on the machine and it blows a puff of air in your eye?
What?
You not do that?
No.
I used to have to put my chin on the machine.
Yeah, I do that. And he puts
The
a
thing
light
comes
in.
right in the eye,
No.
and then you'll feel a slight puff of air. Go,
No. I just see a little light.
what was he doing to
He said,
my
my
eye?
eyes are very healthy.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Did you tell him about your headaches and possible migraines from your glasses?
No.
Why?
No, because I haven't had headaches in a while.
Oh, okay. And then go on.
And then I spoke to a lovely lady when you sit out and pick your new glasses.
Ooh, that's exciting.
I didn't need any new glasses because I got the same lenses.
Oh.
But mine were a bit flimsy. So I was like, I better get some new ones just in case I break them.
Mm.
And she fixed them for me.
Oh, she's got a toolkit in.
And now they don't move. They're not flimsy. They're
That's-
back to normal.
That's good.
And don't fall off my face.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Everyone was waiting for a glasses update.
So I'm actually got the same eyes. He said, when you get to about 29, 30,
What a precise age for your glasses
he
to be
did say
changed.
that
Right.
your eyes don't tend to change much when you wear glasses. They start to decrease when they're like 40.
Oh.
Yeah. Get
What
worse.
happens then? Do you need bigger glasses?
Stronger lenses.
Like
when
the
you get
square
older.
ones?
No, just the stronger lenses.
Oh,
The little clear things.
that's crazy interesting.
You're probably not interested in my eye test. But
I
it all
actually
went
am.
well.
I find it. I need to go. I hadn't had one in probably 7-8 years because that thing in my eye. I had to have a pic. That's why I had puff of air blown into my eye. They'd take a picture of my whole eye. I don't know how they do it. Oh, I don't matter.
Is it for
You're not
Toby?
interested. Yeah, for Toby in my eye.
How do they take a
To see
picture
if
in
it's
your eye?
changed.
It's
Wait.
like a 360 camera.
Yeah, weird machine. I don't know how they do it.
I want to know how people do stuff like this or how they invent it.
I don't know. Maybe I need to go have it though. The thing is though, because now I've moved house loads and loads of times since I was little, it'll be someone new. Well, it'll be someone new anyway.
There's someone new every time I go because I
Yeah.
go every 2 years.
It used to happen all the time. They won't know what the thing is in my eye. They'll panic. They'll call someone else and they won't know. They're not, we're going to have to read a specialist. I was like, no, it's fine. But they won't believe me because I don't know what it's called.
But maybe you should know what it's called.
But it's such a long name. I've been through this. You know, I did that video online and there's, what's in my eye? And I showed over my eye. And at the end of it, I was like, it's fine. I was just born with it. All the comments are like, it's this, it's that. You really should have it checked out. It's this. Oh, my cousin had that.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not what it is.
Okay, well, I'm glad you can see out of it. That's the main thing. I love it. I love your little quirkiness in your eye.
You know, you doubt yourself when you look out of one eye and you think it's not as clear as the other eye.
Yeah.
I think it's my right. Is that the one with the thing in?
Yeah. How
That
do you
one
not
doesn't
remember?
seem as crisp.
Well, can you stop doing that? It's making
Because I
my
can't
eyes go
see
weird
it.
again
I
now.
can't see it in my eye.
Every time you do something weird, it really irritates that part
What,
of my
shut my
body.
eye?
Yeah, but now my eyes are going like, having to do it. I have this weird thing.
I think mine's a bit watery because of the hay fever season.
Yes, you get it quite bad.
Yes. Although I must call out now to everyone that is my hay fever victims out there. Out of everything I've used, excuse me,
It's just
it's not, you laugh at hay fever.
I've had it once and it's not very
I
nice.
don't think you can just have it once, can you?
I had it for one summer and that was it.
One
Really
summer?
scratchy and I hated it.
It's horrible. It's like
So
having,
I feel for you.
It's like having it. Hay fever is like having an itchy skull and the back of your gum where you can't scratch it.
Your gum? I thought eye fever was
no.
in your eye.
No, it can just.
Affect
No, it's
everywhere.
eyes. No, it's all the sinuses. It's
Oh,
eyes,
it's like a
nose, back of
cold,
the
isn't
mouth,
it?
and the gum at the back where you can't scratch it.
Oh.
When that gets itchy.
Oh,
But-
God, my face is going weird now.
Oh dear. But the worst thing is the eyes. Soothing eye drops. Oh, cannot recommend them enough. Love them.
I have to put them in for you, don't I?
I can't do them myself. Is it Pyrenees or is that from Nando's?
Pyrenees is from Nando's.
So it's called Pyrenees or
Pyrenees.
Pyrenees. And it's the nose spray. The nasal spray.
Oh, that's a bit scary. Something shooting up your nose.
I know, right?
Where does it go? Because all
Up
your
nose.
things are connected.
I don't know how it works. But people think it doesn't work because they have it when they think, oh, a bit of hair. I've got a bit of hay fever today. I better just quickly spray. You're meant to do it in the days running up to. It's really weird. So I don't know when you're going to get it. After a few days, then it starts like.
It affects everyone at different times.
It's weird. Who's invented us to have like allergic to pollen? It's everywhere.
I know, and you have to go all the time to walk the dog.
Yes. It's a shame there's only one of us that knows how to use the lawnmower.
I'm not cutting the grass.
It's okay. Hayfever boy will do it.
I
see
do
me out
things
there
in the house.
from the comfort of the inside of the house looking out, and I'm there going, but it's fine. We get through it, don't we, Hayfever gang? We get through it.
Yeah.
I've got just a pile of tissues down there.
I know, we've got a lot of tissues.
I need to buy, you've got hay fever, you've got to stack up the tissues again.
I'm finding them everywhere. Last night, I found them on the sofa.
No, that's because sometimes I create my little pile of hay fever tissues, and then sometimes they droop down and go into, like they fall off the sofa a bit.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing now in Mario Kart session?
Yes. I'm picking up tissues afterwards.
But who won?
Me.
Did you?
I won one of them. One championship.
No,
the first one.
overall.
Joe did.
It was a me.
Mario.
Joe.
I'm loving the new Mario World.
Mario World is amazing. You can be a cow. No, I want to talk about it because I want to play it.
There's so many there's loads of new characters, loads of new roads.
Is that what an addictive personality is when you get hooked on stuff?
Yeah, you've got that. What's it called?
Fixation.
Yeah. We'll talk about that another time because I feel like...
You can become a cow. It's funny.
Or you can become a dolphin.
You can. And when you became a dolphin, you started losing. You thought, it must be the dolphin.
I'm always Yoshi. I'm always the same person. That's what I win
Yoshi.
with.
Is it Yoshi?
Or whatever one it is. I've also recently become obsessed with sparkling water.
We're all getting addicted to things, guys. I'm hooked on tissues. Jack's hooked on sparkling water, which is the devil's water.
No, I love it. I also went out for brunch with my friend the other day, Emily, and she also loves sparkling water.
That whole sentence, you've really changed.
Well, I've not changed.
I'll just stop you there, Joe. I went out for brunch the other day with my friend and we had sparkling water.
I did have
Where did you have
sparkling water.
brunch? A garden centre?
Yes, I did, actually. It was very nice. I had avocado with nice...
It was
poached
very
eggs.
nice.
Yeah, it was really good.
I love avo on toast.
But yeah, sparkling water. Oh, I'm obsessed.
What?
I don't know what it is. Because basically, I just drink water. I don't drink any other fizzy drinks.
Yeah.
And sparkling water just gives you something extra, like a bit of flavour, a bit of fizz.
Right. Is this an ad?
No.
No. I've always drunk water. I'm weird. I just like still water.
You need to really
But
give it a try.
I don't need flavour in it. I don't. I'm very weird. But you love sparkling water, don't you?
Yeah. Don't know what it is. I'm going to go to restaurants now and order sparkling water.
Oh, you've finally changed. You're already older than you are.
No, young people can have sparkling water.
I know a lot of people like sparkling water now.
Really? I don't know anyone else that's like sparkling water.
Loads of people, go for sparkling. I'm like, what? They love sparkling
I need
water.
to find those people then in my life.
What's your favourite flavours?
The strawberry and I think it's strawberry and watermelon.
Well, that sounds nice.
Oh no, it's raspberry I have at the minute.
Right.
Should we move on to your little part?
Yes, as we do every week. People have probably skipped to this, but it's not my little part.
No, everyone actually really does like it from the comments I've seen.
Thank you. That's right. It's time for You Tell Me Now.
I love how we're just going to sit there nodding our heads like we're listening to something.
I can hear it. It's engraved in my brain. Right, I've been saying it every week. It's finally time to rip the Band-Aid off. 22 things you didn't know about thunderstorms.
You're going to give me 22 things?
Oh, and it's quite a lot. No, I'll spread them across the series.
Have you got any other You Tell Me Now? Is that you did a really good one about jellycats the first episode.
That was
I love
very
that.
good, wasn't it? Well, if people send them in, I will.
Yeah, but you're doing something very on theme pretty much every week, whether you're doing a thunderstorm or a lightning one.
Rubber tyres do not protect you from lightning strikes when you're in the car.
Really?
Everyone thinks they do.
Everyone tells you to get in a car.
Because it's actually the material of the car.
What? Car's metal, isn't
Felt
it?
like a scientist evil laugh was needed. Now, while they may seem like they would insulate a car, the reality is this. The car's metal frame acts as a Faraday cage, which is like a cage which contains electricity, I think. Protecting the occupants from lightning. The lightning current travels through the metal of the car and into the ground, rather than through the people inside. The tyres are just there. Crazy.
That is crazy.
No one ever told me that.
People get rubber tyres outside the house, don't they? Like thunderstorms to protect the house.
I'm sorry?
Like
People put tyres outside their house to protect them from
I swear
lightning.
I've seen people do when it's like really bad storms.
And people are just
I don't think they do in the UK.
taking tyres off the cars and putting them outside the house.
No, I think they just got piles of spare ones.
Spare tyres? Mind you, I do have 4 in the garage. So if there's lightning, I better go put them, lean them up against the door? What do
I
you mean?
don't really know.
Are you all right?
I've just seen some things on TikTok before.
You sure you don't mean sandbags when there's a flood?
No, I'm on about like lightning strikes.
Tyres when there's lightning.
So they definitely don't protect you. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, that's nice to know going forward. I won't get in the car when it's thunderstorming then.
Well, no, you're safe in the car.
Oh, okay.
It's just not, everyone thinks it's the tyres because it's rubber
Oh, you're just telling us a different fact.
connected to the ground.
Ah.
Do you want another fact about lightning?
Go on then. Chuck it at me. We've been having quite a few storms recently, haven't we, because of the hot weather?
Interesting.
And then it's dry the next day.
Interesting you say that. I haven't got one about that, but wouldn't that be fun?
I thought that was going to be like really...
Hang on, it's just verifying I'm a human. I am a human.
What do you do? Why do you need to verify yourself as a human?
Lightning strikes more than 8 million times a day worldwide.
Even if we don't have a storm in our head, but they've gone like 20 strikes.
What, have you just been hit by lightning? What was that sentence?
You said 8 million times.
8 million times a day. That's crazy.
But it's not lightning here, so it's not striking 8 million times.
Are we the entirety of the world?
Oh, over the whole world. Okay.
There it is. That's about 93 times a second. There's always lightning.
That's quite scary, actually.
That's hard to believe. There's always lightning around the world. 93 times a second lightning hits the planet.
That's quite... Where does lightning come from?
The clouds. Maybe that's fact 3. No, it's not. That is don't drive in water. Oh.
Why does lightning come striking down? Like, where's that formed?
I don't know, but I can tell you a lightning bolt is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. That's a lot of heat. You should not have a shower during a thunderstorm.
Really?
Really.
What?
You don't want to be in that shower during lightning, son.
Why?
Thanks for asking.
Because
Jack.
you're wet.
Because you're full of water and electricity's hitting you. Interesting. If lightning hits your house, it can travel through your plumbing and shock anyone who comes into contact with water flowing through it.
That is...
Scary, I didn't know
That's
that.
very scary.
Oh.
I won't wash my hands then if it's going off.
True.
Because if I have poo, you need to wash my hands. What am I going to do? If there's lightning strikes.
Wash them in the bowl of the toilet.
No!
People have been shocked, or worse, while bathing, washing dishes, and doing laundry. Oh, you're safe then. You're fine.
I do a lot of the dishes.
Right.
If I put my yellow gloves on, will they protect me?
The marigolds.
The marigolds.
Don't know, maybe. We can't advise, not safety advice. I don't know.
This is all just speculation.
It is. Well, I'm giving you cold hard facts.
I think you tell me now it's finished for the day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've done a lot of facts there. There's probably about, 18 left. So that's good for 18 weeks. No, I'm not going to do lightning every week. I'll get back to hardcore. Now you tell me. Say it every week.
Do some research.
I have been doing research.
Because the Jellycat one was so good.
Yeah, people like that online, actually. I need to think of another one.
Doesn't have to be Jellycat related. It could be anything.
No, I know. I'm the leader of You Tell Me Nows.
But I'm going to challenge you next week to bring us one that's not related to something you've already done.
I ain't done lightning yet.
But you're always talking about it every week.
Because it's so cool.
It is
What
quite
about the
cool.
North Sea? Yo.
Oh, I love researching about pirates.
You love interrupting.
Sorry.
I just want to have one yo-ho interrupted. Is that all right?
Okay, off you go then.
Yo-ho. Oh.
Just reminds me of
Again, I can't get through
the
it.
video we did with Lee and Ellie, and it ended my video of us talking about pirates, and we're all going like, yo!
Does ring a bell. I think we went on a cruise and the sea was foggy and you could not see anything. That was cool, wasn't it?
When I went on that cruise, I was so invested in pirates.
I've been pirate trained at sea.
Have you?
Yeah.
What does that entail?
Well, where I went on the sea when I hosted my game shows, there was zero pirate activity in the seas, but you still got to get trained. Pirate training and shark training.
Something I also found out, pirates are not dressed as pirates or like in big fancy ships.
Johnny Depp's not jumping on your cruise liner in the Caribbean, is he?
From Pirates of the Caribbean, I thought that's what pirates are like.
From that fictional film?
Yeah.
What, like skeletons, one eye, parrot on the shoulder?
Yeah, I generally thought that's what pirates were.
No.
Not necessarily having a
Pirates
parrot
are thieves of the sea. Oh, that was quite a good line.
That was really good, wasn't it?
Yes, unfortunately, they got in their, what are the little boats called now?
Fishing boats.
Some are in fishing boats as well. Let's try to come on board, depending on the type of ship and what it may hold. But it's normally money.
Do they want the ship? Do they like...
It has happened before, like Captain Phillips.
That was a good film.
But they normally have to ransom money because the ship belongs to the government or something with lots of money. I don't know. I'm just making that bit up, but I assume that's what they want. But yeah, no, everyone's going to go inside, and they've got what have they got? Hoses is a common one where they've got really powerful like hoses and fire water.
I've seen that, yeah.
Spikes. I think some have weapons, but it's really not common. What else has got pirates? Not the moonlight. Turns them into skeletons, doesn't it? Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do they walk planks?
Yeah, all the time. They come on over on planks. You walk the plank with Captain Barbossa. Okay. Shark training. So I was taught how to have the most chance of avoiding a shark, because sharks don't like the taste of humans.
I know, because they chuck you back out, didn't they?
That's why it's a shark attack, because they realise, I don't want that, thanks. Thump them in the nose.
Why don't they like the taste of us?
I don't know, maybe we just don't taste like fish, I don't know. But they see sonar vision. Sonar? Radar. They see like shapes in that.
Like Otis.
So if you're in the... Yes, like our dog. Our dog sees exactly how a shark would see. He can't even swim and he's a retriever. We can't even retrieve.
Come on.
It's just a big cat. But weirdly, I got taught if you're with a few people, you're meant to huddle together in a circle because the shark will see a shape that they don't want to go near.
Oh.
And if you're by yourself...
Just recreate that shape.
What, on your own?
Yeah.
No, I think you just want to... If they get close, you push away on their nose.
I've seen people do that on TikTok.
I know people punch and kick, but that's if they're aggressive because it's something that like just throws them off course.
Yeah, just give it a little nudge.
Hard to do in the realistic term though. If you're panicking, a shark's speeding towards you, you don't think, right, I'm going to lob you in the face, mate.
Yeah, the sea terrifies me.
I love the sea.
Oh.
The sea, you tell me now, the sea covers more of the planet than land.
I know it does.
And we haven't explored any of it. Well, we have. Isn't it weird that at some point the last island was found to complete the map? Or was it?
There's going to be more out there, 100%.
We found them all. Conspiracy podcast. That's what we should be.
Oh my God, yeah, I'd love that. That would be quite good. Maybe we should rebrand. Yeah, should we move on to Big's Word of the Week?
That was quick. We just jumped from farm to farm.
Yeah, we do.
My section's done. Now it's your time then, is it?
Yeah.
Do you know how to say this word?
Yes, I do actually.
Well, hang on. I need to wrap up my bit. That was you tell me now.
This is Big's Word of the Week. Are you ready for this week's word?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've got no else to do.
It's called bumfuzzle.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, have mercy upon our souls. Bumfuzzle. Let me think. Could you give me it in a sentence? Without reading the definition as a sentence. Like, oh, I'm in a bit of a bumfuzzle today. Or...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it where your brain's just not quite there on the day? Everything's gone a bit wrong?
Kind of.
Bumfuzzled.
It is. It's used as an informal term to confuse or fluster someone.
And give me it as a sentence, please, then.
So...
No, as a sentence, thank you.
Joe bumfuzzled me.
Oh, lordy. Oh. We're filming this on the end of a week on a Sunday, by the way.
Carry on.
We've both been bumfuzzled.
That's my biggest word of the week. I think I might start using that one. That's quite a fun one. Oh, you bumfuzzle me.
Oh.
Maybe I should bring 2 words because my segment is quite a short one, isn't it?
Well, you might do research about the word, where it's come from, what does it mean if people
Really?
used it. What do you mean, really?
I've never done that.
I know, tell me about it.
Okay, next week I'll bring a new word where I'll find out where it's come from.
The definition.
Some more examples.
What was last week's word?
Cockerum.
Oh, yeah. What's nice?
I've got to make it entertaining. I can't just do bog trotter, can I?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Someone in Matilda said
Isn't
it.
that brute? No. Someone in Matilda said it, I don't know. Bruce Bogtrotter, it's a name.
Who's bog trotter?
Bruce Bogtrotter.
Is he in Matilda?
Yeah.
Okay. He's the one that ate the cake?
Yes.
Are you in that cookie?
Yeah. It's still there and it's looking at me. I can taste it by looking at it. Right, well, thank you very much for your inspiring word of the week.
Bumfuzzle. Can I just ask as well?
Yeah.
Does anyone use my words in their life now that I'm sent that?
Well, let us know, please, everyone. Do you use any Big's words of the week?
Do you use them in your vocabulary?
Or are you just feeling that you've been bumfuzzled?
And if you have any Big's word of the weeks or words that you think I should know how to learn, or anyone else might be interested in, send it in. And if you've got any
You Tell Me Nows, let me know at Now Tell Me Pod.
Someone did send me a word in actually, but it was very long. I was like, I'm not even going to pretend.
Oh, well, that's what we need.
It was like something like
just followed-
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Right. You're trying to be funny again, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I can't say it.
It was a long word. I don't know, something like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Just say it, long word. I know what a long word is. You don't have to give me an example of one. Is it like a short word?
Before we get into your queries and qualms, we'd like to advise each other on something that we should have known earlier.
Yes.
I've got sciatica.
This is going to be a big old story, this, isn't it? Do you have sciatica?
Yes, I spoke to the doctor.
So you have it, and does that mean you have it for life?
I don't know. I think so. My
Right.
grandma has it.
For people that don't know, what's sciatica?
Sciatica is part of your nerve in your back that rubs together and causes a bit of pain. That's maybe not the correct definition.
That's what you've experienced.
But that's what I've experienced.
And it can form with any age, but it's normally found with the
Older
older
people.
The what?
The elder people.
The elder people?
Yeah.
What, from the forests of Magic Land? The elder people are full of sciatica. The elders.
The elders.
The elders are coming. The older generations normally have it.
Basically, I get a lot of back pain that goes into one side of my leg. One of my legs.
and it's
Maybe
like-
both, sometimes one, I don't know.
And sometimes it's activated like it was in New York, 'cause we were walking so much.
If I'm on it for too
Oh,
long.
we spoke about this because the massage lady, you haven't booked in yet.
No, I haven't actually. I'm a bit scared to go.
Yeah, she'll go to town on you.
But it has been getting better because I have been doing a few of my stretches.
Oh, have you? Oh, that's good then.
Not every day, but I've been doing them.
That's okay.
So how did my sciatica form?
How did it... Does it just form and start? Well, it did with you because one day you couldn't stand up. And we will now tell you this story. So relax if you can as we talk you through the event when Jack went through London in an ambulance. You're all fine now. We thought it was a bit too much, a bit overkill, but I guess they had to get you to a hospital.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Set the scene. Let's start from... By the way, we're not making light of this. I think you're quite lucky in terms of the day was terrifying.
Yeah.
And after that, it's just recover it and stretching. And it seems to be on the better side than the worst now.
Oh, it's way better now, yeah.
But this came out of nowhere. You had no problems before, did you?
Nope, no problems. I'm a very active person.
You got many, but not in the
Hey!
not in the nerve world.
Not in the nerve department.
I think we went on just a big jog. We went on lots of jogs.
We did around London.
I don't know if this one was any different. It was a big jog.
It was a very big jog.
That's all we could think of that happened on the morning because something happened later on in the day. Tell him your story, Jack.
When we was in Joe's apartment in London, we made a roast dinner. It was a Sunday evening.
Sunday lunch. The cutlery was out. The sun was shining. A couple of clouds here and there.
Stop it.
Just get to the point.
Basically, we sat down and ate over the coffee table watching TV.
Oh my Lord. And what was on TV? What time was it?
I can't remember, but this is quite an important part. Anyway, we finished our roast dinner. Joe took all the bits up to wash
Oh my
up.
God. The point is, we finished the roast dinner. Jack couldn't stand up.
But we were laughing because I thought I was joking.
Yes. Also, side note, this is the first time we made our own Yorkshire pudding. So maybe it's the Yorkshire pudding that done something to your back.
We activated the nerves.
We activated it. I stood up and then you were saying, oh, I can't stand up. And obviously we needed to go wash up the plates. I'm like, oh, what a coincidence. What good timing. You can't stand up. Ha, ha, ha.
So I just sat there on my phone for a bit.
Yeah, and you were laughing a bit.
Yeah.
And then did you try stand up again?
I tried to stand up properly.
Yeah.
And then just the instant fear in my face.
And your legs couldn't.
My legs were just like jelly.
So you thought, it's pins and needles, but it's quite heavy pins and needles. So that's what made it very comical. Because you couldn't stand up. I was like, oh, well, let it sit there for a bit, try get some blood moving. I went to pick you up and your top half of your body could move and it was fine. And when I lifted you up, your legs it's like there was somebody else's legs.
Yeah.
They were not attached to your body. They didn't move. They went floppy down the floor. I was like, okay, this is heavy pins and needles. We laughed and we laughed, so we did. And then I lifted you up and it went on for so long that your feeling didn't come back. And the laugh slowly in your face
Started to
turned
turn
into a cry. Your face looked like I've never seen that fear in you.
Really?
Yeah, and you were looking at me like, what's happening? I was like, oh, ha, 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 ha. I popped you down on the sofa thinking, ha, ha, ha. Like, is it like, are we not laughing anymore?
Yeah.
And you're like, I can't feel my legs. And
It was horrible.
And you are a worrier, but normally you would worry at that anyway.
At this point, we had no idea what to do. So you called, is it 111?
Well, no, before that, we started massaging you.
Oh, we started doing a bit. We looked online,
just a bit on the shoulders, a bit on the face.
Bit of a spa day for me.
Yeah. And then we thought, we better get back to the legs. No, we're trying to get, because my mum always said, pins and needles, you need to get blood to them and stand up on them.
Yeah.
So we're trying to like massage your thighs and your legs. Like, it's not working and we're panicking and moving your legs. We might have had a bit of a Google or something.
We did have a bit of a Google. And then we decided to ring 111.
Yeah, which is
gave us some advice.
The non-emergency line. And they said, call back if it doesn't get better in 50 minutes. Very precise time.
Very precise, yeah.
50 minutes and passed, it didn't get better.
No, it wasn't worse or wasn't better because
it's just the same.
Just still sitting there.
And I was like, don't worry, everything's fine. Don't worry. And he wasn't getting better. I was like, this is very strange.
As soon as we called back to say that we hadn't got better, they rang the ambulance themselves and sent an ambulance to us.
I was like, is it upgraded? Are we 999? Or we don't want to waste anyone's time, but legs. And they said, no, we've already done it for you. There's an ambulance on its way. I'm thinking, they sent one of like the medic cars.
Yeah, just one of the car things because I thought hopefully they'll be able to do something. I'll be better. Anyway, a massive ambulance rocked up.
The Royal Ambulance of London was there. In come the medics.
This is where I got a bit more terrified, I think, because when I saw the big ambulance, when I saw them...
because my apartment were full of high visors.
It made me feel a bit more like, I thought they were going to
come in with a stretcher. I'm sure there's a video somewhere on my phone of you being held up.
In the ambulance, there was.
No, in the flat. And they were like, can you walk? And then they lifted you up and your toes were like, when a bike's too big for you. Just that, trying to walk around the room.
It was very scary. Anyway, we went to the hospital. Got to the hospital. No one knew what it was.
The summary of this is, they never knew. They never found out.
Because the feeling did come back when I was in the hospital after many of hours.
After you needed a wee and then someone gave me a cardboard. We haven't had much experience in hospitals, which is quite a lucky thing to say. No, I don't go to hospital. You don't go to hospitals?
No, I mean, if I don't need
Remember that time your arm got chopped off? Nah, don't do hospitals, me. I'll just grow out of it, it's fine. And they gave me, I went, I just need to wee. By the way, we weren't out at this point, we were like friends.
We were friends, yeah.
Was this COVID? I think it was COVID because we felt bad for going to the hospital.
Yeah. It was after COVID.
Yeah, but is there anything we can do at home? Like, I don't think we should be.
We didn't want to go out.
And they were like, no, you need to go to the hospital. They gave me like the weird shaped cardboard tube.
The mug has it on it.
Oh, yes. And then you had a wee in that. And then I was like, what do I do with this? I passed it back to them. I think you meant to empty it in the sink or something.
There was no sink in there.
Oh, so then here's your cardboard boot of wee. He's finished.
They wanted to do like a few checks. They got like a little hammer, tapping my knee.
Oh yeah, hammer on the knee.
And when I did my knee, my leg went up like that, didn't it?
Which is a good thing, right?
Yeah, I think that was a good sign.
Okay. She went away, came back 10 minutes later, did it again.
And then I started walking around slightly around the hospital, didn't I? Was it on a crutch or was it on you?
He was like, let's just see if it's improved. Can we get the crutch in? Hello, I'm his friend.
Anyway, I started walking around and they sent me on my way.
You were limping on both legs, holding onto a medic. And to them, that was, he's fine now. He's gotten better. I was like, okay, maybe that's fine. Did we really need to go to the hospital? And they were like, yes. So that was that.
Yeah.
But he also said, as we were leaving, by the way, guys, don't do balloons.
I don't know why they said that, though, because...
Like, excuse me? We just have still and sparkling water, thank you very much. And he said, no, you don't know the side effects. So I think he thinks we've been up to something and you've had an effect.
Yeah.
All we've been doing is jogging and homemade Yorkshire puddings, thank you very much, sir.
Your mum told me it was sciatica.
Oh, yeah, best nurse in the world. Oh, yeah, it sounds like sciatic nerve, that. I was like, oh, okay. And then...
went to my GP.
Oh, and they said it was sciatica.
And they did say it was sciatica.
I was like, I thought that happens to 80-year-olds, but apparently not.
And then I had a load of exercises to do, really weird stretches.
Stretch your legs up your head.
Yeah, you got to do some weird stretches to stretch out that nerve.
Like the cat stretch, where it looks like a cat's...
Yeah, it's called the cat retcher.
Is it the cat retcher?
Yeah, you go...
No, it's not. That's what we called it.
No, it's called cat retcher, I swear it is.
So if you go to yoga, Matt, we're going to do the cat retcher now?
Or the cat position or something. I don't know what it was. If I find my paperwork, I had a picture.
Right, your admin.
Yeah, it said cat retcher. Or reaches.
Really?
And you go like...
And if you're listening, nothing's happening. Nothing at all just happened. You moved a little bit up your beanbag, which I cannot wait to change into chairs. Hopefully season 2. Series 2, we're not American.
Series 2. I like season 2, sounds
season
better.
Season 2, yeah, it just sounds better. So there we go, and now it activates at random parts.
Yes, which now I know what to do in those situations. I just stretch.
Cat retch.
Cat retch, wherever I may be.
In the middle of the street of New York, cat retch.
So what should I have known earlier?
Oh, I don't know. I don't make you on Yorkshire puddings. Always stretch.
I think you should start stretching from a young age, no matter what you're doing.
Before or after a jog, I mean.
Yeah, I think I didn't stretch.
If you're listening and you're 4, start stretching.
Yeah.
It's never too early to stretch.
I think that's what was the main cause of why it happened.
I think someone jolted on the jog and then later on it kicked in and because we never...
And I didn't stretch either.
Well, we never stretched before or after, did we? But you meant a cool stretch down after.
I do now.
That's crazy. They could have been a lot worse.
So going forward, if you have any running or jogs or gym, just make sure you stretch so it doesn't cause any problems later in life or early on in life.
And just buy Aunt Bess's. We're going to have a barbecue later. I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Having a barbecue just for 2 of us with that beast is a bit annoying because I have to clean it.
From Yorkshire puddings to queries and qualms. We're answering what you guys have sent in.
It's a really good segue. I like that one.
That was really good. You thought well there.
Swagway. Go on then. What have we got from our lovely listeners and watchers of the Now You Tell Me podcast that really want to know, you know what? We better ask Jack and Joe because you can send them in and it could be anything at all. I know I bang on about it every week.
Anyway, this one's from Ben. Hey guys,
Ben.
So I matched with this amazing guy on a dating app.
Okay, just to stop you there, Ben, in case you didn't know, we're not a relationship podcast, but we're very happy to solve any relationship problems.
Because you know how ours is going.
Our relationship?
Yeah.
And how's that?
Quite well, actually.
Oh.
That's probably why people are asking for advice from us.
Have you heard of the saying, hanging on by a thread?
Excuse me?
Have you heard of it?
You're putting in Ben.
Sorry, Ben, I don't mean to butt in. I might be bumfuzzled in a minute.
I always am. So I matched with this amazing guy on a dating app who's totally obsessed with dogs.
I wonder what the app may be. Is it something called Finder?
Yes.
Where you find someone? Okay, go on.
Problem is, I don't have one.
What's this, a dog?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll listen now, I'll listen.
But here's the twist. My ex's dog, Axel, is a tiny toy poodle. And since my ex is away for work a lot, I help out and take Axel on walks during the week.
What? Okay, carry on. What?
So it's a very strange dynamic. Yeah?
Oh, is that the end?
No, I'm carrying on.
Oh, it's going some processing.
It's a kind of a weird dynamic, but honestly, I love hanging out with Axel. When we planned our first date, the guy asked if I could bring Axel along because he thought the dog was mine. I said yes.
This is brilliant. I didn't know this is where it was going.
Obviously, because who's going to say no to puppy love? I said yes, mate. Now,
What? You just had a glitch?
I don't know what happened there.
You just had a real life glitch.
Anyway, now this guy absolutely adores Axel and wants me to bring him on more dates.
Oh no.
I'm stuck wondering, do I tell him Axel actually belongs to my ex? Or do I just keep going with the story? Love the podcast. Can't wait for more episodes.
What?
That's just raveled so much in my brain.
That is a situation I actually understand as well.
Yeah.
Normally I don't get it.
You don't get any of them.
So first of all...
From what I've imagined from this, that...
Go on.
They have...
Finish my sentence.
They've put a picture of them and Axel on their dating profile. And that's why the person's obviously talking about dogs.
That's a good shout. But my first question is... Sorry to hear you split up with your ex there.
Yeah.
But your relationship continues in the form of dog sitting.
Some people are like still friends in that after they break up.
Yeah.
We probably would be.
You think I'm hanging out with you?
I don't think they hang out. I think...
Do you want to come around and play Mario Kart, but just as friends?
I think they are doing it as a favour, just to walk the dog. They like the dogs, they just thought they'd do it.
I know, but normally it's just a no-go. But hey-ho, what do I know?
But it's helping the partner out, isn't it? Who goes around work.
The ex?
Yeah. Because they're walking the dog.
Yeah. Well, we don't know how it ended. None of our biz. But that's the first thing. I'm like, okay, I'll go over that. That's fine. Now, this new person that's entered your life has now seen you with Axel, the dog.
Yes, and thinks it's your dog.
And you've never corrected them, which I find brilliant.
That's something you would do.
Little do they know, this is my ex-partner's dog. That's like... We always use it as an example. We might as well continue. We're not together. You have Otis. You meet someone else and never tell them it was our dog or my dog.
It's our dog, for starters.
Oh yeah, why are you taking Otis? Who's going to have Otis?
Probably me.
Why is that?
Because you're always away for work.
But
it would make sense for Otis to be with me.
It sounds like a terrible dad.
No, we knew that.
Well, technically I've owned him for longer.
What?
By the time you paid me back.
We had a monthly instalment set up.
Zero interest in the Bank of Joe. Okay. And then now, new partner doesn't know it's ex-boyfriend's dog. Was the question, should I tell him by any chance?
Yeah.
What do you think? Do we know how long?
No, they've done their first date by the sounds of it, and every
Early
date
then.
they want to go on now, he wants them to bring Axel.
Early.
So they're quite early days still, I think.
Okay, I think let's use Axel for another date or two. You'll find out if you also like this person. Really cement the foundations there. Then, how funny it would be when you reveal it's not your dog. Do you remember when I mentioned my ex? It's his. That's quite funny. But you'll know by then if it's going to go down well with the type of personality you're dealing with.
But if they are wanting you to bring the dog, I feel like they're more interested in the dog than they're interested in you.
Yeah, but Ben was more interested in the dog than his ex, it sounds like, because he's still seeing the dog. So, you know what I mean? Potato, potato.
What I would do, you're still in early days, I would just tell them straight now. You don't have to say to your exes. You can say, oh, it's my friend's dog.
Straight.
I look after or help out.
Yes, you could. I love using the phrase, you could plant the seed. The seed is saying for now, oh, yeah, it's not my dog. Wish he was.
Yeah.
That's that. Could backfire. Could say, whose is it then?
Say to your friends.
Well, technically, yes, you wouldn't be lying. I
Yeah,
guess if
because they
you're
might still be friends afterwards.
If you're still civil, as people say.
I would say that because it makes sense that you're helping your friend out, like walking the dog, and you've got the dog.
Yeah.
Whilst they're around work.
Maybe, yeah, don't pretend he's your dog.
Or if you get too deep into the situation because you leave it for too long, just say the dog died.
No, what is it with you and lies?
You could do.
No. He's going to see you one random day, like, hang on a minute, and the dog's risen from the dead. And then you're going to have to pretend, it was a miracle, honestly. After the story I told about him getting run over and there was no chance of life, he's alive.
Or get another toy poodle and call it Axel.
This is too much. You could do that.
You could do that, yeah.
But then what if the poodle has babies and then it turns out it was a girl and then, a bitch, if you will.
I would say nip it in the bud now whilst we're early.
Plant the seed by saying for now, I should have said earlier, he's not my dog. Sometimes I forget. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I forget
that's a
because
good
I love him
idea.
so much. He's a friend. That's good. Then wherever you get down the line, if you want to, you can just share funny stories.
Yeah.
My exes, unless this person what? That's weird. Why didn't you tell me? We're over. So there's just a few options there to both relax you and panic you. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What,
I'm going to go with
Are you
that.
going to add something else?
I was going to, but I don't think it's needed.
All right.
I said nip it in the bud early.
You've just bumfuzzled me. Thanks, Ben. From Ben to
Abby.
Abby. Double naming. God,
Yeah.
You're confident today, guys.
I love double names.
There's not to be ashamed of here. Hey, Joe and Jack. Lovely way of putting it. Love the podcast. Biggs' word of the week always cracks me up.
Yes!
The fact that you've already read this. Did you add that in?
What?
That sentence? Or did Abby actually say that?
I copied and pasted it from her message.
Okay. Please never stop, she says. Whatever.
Biggs word of the weeks will be coming. More. I'm going to double it next week.
Double Big's word of the week. Big sentence of the week. Don't write that down. I listened to the episode where Jack talked about his anxiety and it really hit home. I get social anxiety too, especially when it comes to ordering a coffee.
I know where this is going.
I know exactly what you mean, Abs. She goes on to say, all I want is a simple latte, small Ariana Grande. But the moment, she didn't say that, but the moment I get to the counter, I totally freeze up and end up ordering something completely different. And I never correct myself. I think I've accidentally taken the mick out of you here, Abby, when I did that skit about practicing over and over again what you're going to say.
I think a lot of people do this.
Yeah. I always try to memorise my order while I'm in the queue, but the second is it barista or barista?
They're baristas.
Barista.
A barrister is
Court of law.
And barista is a coffee maker.
So you don't ask for a drink there.
I would love to be a barista, actually.
You'd be good at it.
Yeah, I think I would as well.
The second the barista asks, do you want any syrups or what milk would you like? I panic and forget everything. How do I get over this? Or should I just accept that I'll be drinking mystery lattes forever? Did you get me a latte? Oh, I'm so sorry. I got you a tea. Did you not correct the barista? No. And that's from Abby. Thanks, Abs. I'll let you take this away, Jack. You know what my advice is going to be.
I used to do this a lot.
You've gotten better at it.
I got way better.
Abby, we've
Practice
got
makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. We've got a full success case study here.
Yeah, we do.
So come on then, let's resolve this.
So if I was, when we go for a drive-through to grab a coffee, I would get really overwhelmed by the barista when they say, do you want this in it? Do you want that in it? And I start saying, yeah, put that in it. Yeah. And my anxiety, I forget what I actually want to
you
drink.
want to choose the easiest option where you don't have to interact much. So you just say, yeah. That's the first step. Just try to be confident. I'm sorry, no.
But I get lost in words and I don't like to say no to people. And I think that's what Abby's coming across.
It's a stranger interaction.
Yeah. Anyway, and then I end up with a drink I didn't want and I don't like it. And then I go back and do the exactly same issue again.
You should be thinking in the future, Abby. You should be thinking, I'm going to get a drink I don't want here.
Manifesting a good drink, are you?
Yeah.
But when you say practice your words, I used to sit there, didn't I, in the car, in the queue, the drive-through, and I'll be like, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have this.
Yeah.
But it would not come out of my mouth when it comes to it.
I don't think it still fully does. It's quite fun to watch.
No, I'm a lot better now. I kind of clarify it with them. So they say, normally the baristas read it back now, don't they?
Yeah.
I think maybe
10 miles an hour. No, 100 miles an hour.
And then I say, I have got better, but oh no, that's a large, or can I have it with oat milk, or can I double
And then what happens after that? Nothing bad.
Nothing bad. I have got better.
And yeah, go on, because I've got so much advice, it's bursting out my head.
I think it's just practice makes perfect. You just got to keep practicing at it. That's what I did, and it worked.
There is a thing, as I was saying, theatre, as a theatre kid here. You don't want to over-practice, because that's what stimulates your brain. When it gets to the real encounter, you panic and forget because you've practiced so much.
That's what I do. That's what I used to do in the car.
You've tripped yourself out. Yeah. So just once or twice in the car, this is what I'm going to order.
Or write it down and just read it off your phone.
Right. This is what I'm going to say.
Have you seen the TikToks?
Go on. Yes, I've seen them all.
The boyfriend has to get the drink for his girlfriend, and he opens his, like, what they call the flap things with the little mirror on.
And it rolls down.
And it rolls down with the order with a piece of paper stuck to it. And then you can just read it off from that.
Was it not a joke that she's ordered loads?
Yeah, as well.
Give me an idea. Oh, okay.
But I think that's what it makes it easy for people to order.
We could give Abby 3 steps. Step 1, write it down.
Yep.
And if they ask any other questions, you should have the answers in front of you. Type of milk, size, what you want. You cover all bases. The advice I would give, bear in mind, I've always been a gobby person.
You're confident as well.
I guess some more now just because of what I do, but in the past I wasn't that confident. If I had to read in class, I wouldn't be able to see everyone because I haven't blinked and my eyes have watered. I have so much fear of reading. I don't know what that was. And I hated PowerPoint. I love it now.
Oh, no, me too. I did a presentation for you, didn't I?
I don't know what that is. So I can relate in some way, yeah, because I used to, and I know what you mean about when it comes to it, you just panic, and it's because your brain is just, maybe mine's trained, I don't know, subconsciously trained, but it's just out of practice. That's what you say about practicing. So when it comes to it, it's like, oh, it'd just be easy if I just say this. Yeah, go on then. Let's just get this done with. Take your time, relax, and remember these 3 things.
Step 1.
The barista has served so many people before you, and they're going to serve so many people after you. You are not the only person of the day. So
you're not going to feel it. Then they're not going to think you're embarrassed. Is that what I'm trying to say?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Anyway, step 2.
No, I haven't finished step 1 yet.
Carry on. Sounds like you rounded up.
No, I haven't. What I'm trying to say is, think of that for a minute, because that's way less pressure. You're just to take you feeling unique out of the drive-through, you're just one of 100.
Yeah.
Like, you don't mean anything to them. They've had it all before. They've heard everything before. They've had aggressive people. They've had horrible customers. They've had panicky customers. They've had massive orders. They've had tiny orders. If you're just ordering a drink, they'll love you for that. I'm sure that's easier.
Step 2.
All right. I wish I thought of 3 things.
Have you not?
Yeah, just give me a second. Here's a good step 2. This might be a bit trickier. But this is going back to when I come back from New York and I'm just talking to everyone, giving them compliments. Treat them, I know this is quite weird, but treat them like you already know them or like they're your friend.
That's a really good one, actually.
Like, first of all, ask them how they're doing.
I always do that now.
Because that is, out of 100 people, they've probably been asked 3-4 times, I assume. That will break any ice. Then it feels like a relaxed chat.
Yeah.
And if you get something wrong, I weirdly like things like this when you do that because it makes it more realistic. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're not being filmed. You're just ordering a drink. It's absolutely fine. Have a chat with them. Have a natter. And if they're just a bit blunt and not with it, they're absolutely fine. You can just order your drink.
Yeah.
And you're going to see the same person at the window. So maybe
or in the coffee shop, depending if it's drive-through or not.
I know. I'm thinking drive-through. That's step 2. Pretend to your friend. Step 1. I'll round it up at the end.
Step 3.
Oh, no. Step 3, Abby. So far, you could have written it down. Step 2, pretended you already know them, they're a friend. Step 3.
You're right there.
Yeah. Practice once or twice.
Or don't practice at all and just go in.
Yeah.
And say, I want a latte.
I thought step 3. Say it again.
Step 3.
Treat it as a fun challenge of the day.
You love a challenge.
Yes, this is a challenge for social interaction, social anxiety. The challenge is, how am I going to do today? And it's not the only time in your entire life you're going to order the drink.
No.
So if it goes wrong, as they say in live telly, treat that as a good thing. You can use that. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask for a slice of cake. I asked for a small latte, Americano, oat milk, shaken, not stirred, whatever a drink soda is.
But it sounds like she has a very easy drink. So just
go for it. Just have a laugh. Yeah. Maybe you could purposely get it wrong to correct yourself.
Oh, no, that's a bit far.
Like say, I'd like a hot chocolate. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I'd like a grande. Maybe that's too different. There's loads of ideas there, Abby. Get back in touch, please, and let us know how you get on with your order.
Oh.
And let us know which step you took. Oh, I feel right good about that advice. There we go.
I think we did a pretty good job there.
We gave good advice.
And if you have any ice?
Do you have any ice?
If you have
Should
any...
we practice now? I'm the barrister. You're
No, barista.
Oh dare!
You're not a judge. A barrister's different to a judge.
I'm a barista.
Yeah.
You're the...
I get nervous in these situations
Exactly.
now.
Let's not do drive-through. Let's do face-to-face at the counter. Who's next, please?
Hello, how are you?
Who is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you down there. Right. Go on.
How are you?
Oh, I'm actually all right, thank you. Yeah, it's been a bit busy today. Boss is nagging me. But you know, we've got none of those cake pops left either.
That's all right. I just want to have one drink if that's all right.
Yeah, what you after?
Could I get a iced matcha, please? Which is... I can't do it.
Iced matcha, is that hot?
I said iced.
Whoa, that's a bit controversial. Abby, don't do that. Don't correct them in such a manner.
Oh, sorry. Could I have an iced vanilla matcha, please, with oat milk?
Is that hot?
Oh, could I have it with ice, please?
Is that hot?
No.
No worries. Okay, so ice matcha. Any syrups?
Can I have vanilla, please?
Vanilla, please. Vanilla. So you want a large ice vanilla latte, do you? Let me just pop that in now.
No, sorry, it was a large
Yeah, large, that's what I've got.
ice matcha vanilla goat milk.
You want oat milk as well?
This is not a good example.
I said large. I was trying to give you an opportunity to correct me then. I'll do it again. You want an extra large?
Oh, large, please.
Say again, sorry?
Oh, sorry, it was large.
Large? No worries at all. You see how easy that was?
I'm getting really cringed out.
So you want a large ice vanilla latte with oat milk.
No, that was a matcha, sorry. Not a latte.
Get out of my shop. You see, I bet it's as easy as that. You just got to correct him. And the sooner you do it...
To be fair, I felt uncomfortable with Joe then, so... Carry on.
Don't clip that up out of context. Correct them as soon as you know it's wrong. Don't think, I better tell him, I better tell. Too late then.
You're spending like a $5 on that drink, most likely.
Oh, you want to get it right,
yeah.
Abs. Also, that's like me on a roller coaster. The more you think back in the past, I love them now when I was a little kid, the more you think about trying to talk yourself into doing something or saying something, it's already too late. That's my saying.
Yeah.
It's a long saying. There we go, Abs. I hope all of that helped every single step.
If you have any life queries and qualms or confessions, send them in at Now You Tell Me Pod.
Hang about. You're reading that without holding your
know.
cue cards.
I've been practicing in bed for the last couple of minutes.
So you haven't been listening to me, you've just been practicing in your head. Well done. Yes, if you've got anything at all, do send it in because we love hearing your real life stories. That's a very good one though from Abby, yeah. Does anyone else out there have any other situations where they've been a bit nervous or maybe they haven't corrected someone and they've just gone through with it?
I think a lot of people do that.
I want to know if anyone's doing it at the cinema and they've got the film wrong and they've had to see through it.
That'd be brilliant.
I want to watch 50 Shades of Grey, thank you very much.
And if you're getting married and you don't want to get married, don't be afraid to say no at the altar.
That is that's a different level, that, but yeah.
But people might go for that situation. We're here to help.
That must have happened in life. I found this at weddings, and other people must feel this around the room. When the sentence goes, does anyone here have any objection? And it goes quiet. My head is so loud. I can just hear everyone's thinking like, because it's so quiet. Yeah. Don't you just want to break the silence?
No, because
not with I object.
Has anyone ever been to a wedding that's happened at?
Oh, let us know. It's getting a bit deep and dark, this poddy, isn't it?
Anyway, do you want to round up and finish it off?
Oh, right then. I'll do it without reading the card. Thank you very much for listening or watching wherever you may be.
Hey, come on.
If you'd like to send us your query, qualm, or strange encounter, this could be anything in life, or maybe something that's coming up in life.
Or confessions.
Ooh,
We can give you advice before it happens.
Ooh.
Change it up a little
If
bit.
thinking about saying no at the altar, get in touch with us first. We'll help you out.
Don't, because I'll laugh too much.
Well, then you can duck waddle.
What's a duck waddle?
Have you typed that in?
No, it was on the list.
Have I typed that
Yeah.
in? And then you can duck waddle. You know what that is? Whack, 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 whack. Then you can duck waddle into our DMs, which is...
Now you tell me, Pod.
Yes, it is.
On Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
And everything else. And until then, we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye. Do you want some more of that cookie?
No.
I do.
Sorry, I was just practicing about our wedding. No.
Hey.
No. That's a good one. No.